We're going to talk about Jelly Roll.
The bullshit.
First of all, Jelly Roll sucks. His music is an abomination. It's not even country music. It's some other thing. I don't even know what you would call it. Later on in the card, there's The Miz and R-Truth in the ring, which is great. In comes in Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Two guys that really shouldn't be involved. But see, here's the thing. They're still wrestlers. I've got that much respect for them that I can call them wrestlers. They're legitimately trained wrestler. And Jelly Roll, who had this extremely poor performance of his own industry of music earlier in the card, he's not even good at what he does for a living, comes into a wrestling ring and does two of the weakest chair shots I've ever seen in my life. He tapped them with the chairs like a slap on the back, but not even like a Gunther slap on the back, like just like a pat on the back. He patted them with the chairs. And then, I don't remember who it was, Austin Theory or Grayson Waller was like lying down in the ring, and they did the fist drop like John Cena. Now, I'm not here to make fun of fat people. I want to make sure that that's clear. I am a fat person. I am speaking as a fat person. So I'm not here to bash fat people. But here's the thing. If you're not an athlete and you enter into a wrestling ring, you know your role. I worked in the indies. I was a fat guy that worked in the indies. And just like other fat guys that were not athletes, I knew my limits and I knew my place. Think about Paul Bearer, okay? Look at Paul Bearer's entire career. Was there one moment that he embarrassed himself? Can you think of one moment that you were like, yeah, he shouldn't be involved in any of this? This is pathetic. No. He only took bumps. He knew his limits, and he knew what he was good at, which was on the mic and just helping create this persona and this aura of these characters that he was managing, like Undertaker and Mankind and Kane. Okay, he knew what he was doing, even though he was not an athlete. Jelly Roll does this John Cena fist drop, and he has to get help from R-Truth and The Miz to get back on his feet. Okay, here's the deal. If you can't do a fist drop and you have to get help to get back on your feet, you don't do the move. It looks terrible. It exposes the business. You're trying to convince me that this guy who hasn't been to a gym in at least 25 years is somehow decimating these trained athletes. It's nothing about him being fat. There's great fat wrestlers. You can watch our fat wrestling video. Yokozuna, Rikishi, Bam Bam Bigelow, Big Van Vader, Earthquake. What's that guy's name that we slighted?
Jerry Blackwell.
Jerry Blackwell, yeah. We had so many fans pissed off that we didn't include Jerry Blackwell in our top 10 fat guys list. This is not me hating on fat guys. There are legendaries, Hall of Famer fat guys in the wrestling business, but they could do the moves. It's nothing about being fat. It's about embarrassing yourself and embarrassing professional wrestling. And it's about looking stupid. And it's about being bad at everything that you do because you suck. And that's Jelly Roll. He sucks at his music. He sucks at fist drops. He sucks at chair shots. Everything that he does sucks. His tattoos on his face, they suck. Don't ever enter a wrestling ring again. That's all I got to say about Jelly Roll.